Kathleen Neal Cleaver was born destined for a life in activism. Both of her parents were activists. Her mother had a master's in math and her father was a sociology professor. Cultural shock set in when her family moved from Dallas to Tuskegee, Alabama for her father's job. Segregation was just way different in Alabama. Still, the family moved around a lot. Sierra Leone, the Philippines, and Liberia are just a few of the countries she lived. Despite the moving around, she graduated high school with honors and went to college. Things would change for Kathleen after her friend was murdered by a white supremacist. Sammy Younge Jr. grew up with Kathleen Cleaver in Tuskegee, Alabama. His father was an occupational therapist and his mother was a school teacher. After graduating high school, he joined the Navy but was discharged after having a kidney removed. He returned home to attend Tuskegee Institute and study political science. This led to him getting involved with activism. He was there for the march from Selma to Montgomery and active as a member of the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee. He dedicated much of his time to getting black citizens registered to vote. In 1965, this led to him being arrested for driving a group of black people to vote in Lee County, Alabama. After release, he kept up the work. The story surrounding Young's death varies for reasons soon to be obvious. What is for certain is that he stopped at a gas station and used the bathroom and was told it was whites only. When he argued, he was shot in the head by the gas station attendant Marvin Segrist. He was known to some as a white supremacist in the area. Some say Young was drunk and belligerent, threatening Segrist with a golf club. Others say he only grabbed the golf club for self-defense. Some say he brandished a gun first. But why would you switch from a gun to a golf club? The trial was moved to Macon County, Georgia, a place where there were twice as many whites as black people. An all-white jury found Segrist innocent just 2 days after the murder. That doesn't sound like any real trial or investigation took place to me. After this, Kathleen would drop out of college and join the SNCC as a secretary. This came at a time when they were changing from freedom now to black power. She met Eldridge Cleaver during a conference at Fisk University. He was fresh out of prison for a series of rapes that he had committed, but people weren't really aware of that because it wasn't divulged until he wrote his book. Still, she moved to San Francisco with Cleaver, and in 1967, they would join the Black Panthers. Her official title was Communications Secretary. She organized protests, helped create pamphlets, held press conferences, was a spokesperson for TV and radio. She was the first woman in the Panthers with authority to make decisions. Despite Eldridge's long-standing feud with Huey, Kathleen did most of the organizing for the Free Huey campaign. With LA's first SWAT team came the deaths of 30 Panthers in quick succession. She's been very open about the emotional toll that the deaths of so many Panthers took on her. The death of Bobby Hutton in 1968 hit her really hard, after which her husband fled the country. It would take almost a year before she decided to join him in Algeria, but she was lonely, so she called Barbara Easley Cox, a fellow Black Panther she had worked with closely, who was also the wife of Donald Cox, a Black Panther field marshal in Exile, accused of murdering a police informant. According to Barbara, they had a good time, giving birth back to back and introducing North Koreans to black culture, but it wasn't all sweet. Eldridge was feuding with Huey more and more. With Eldridge in an ideological war with Huey and Donald Cox fed up with both Huey and Eldridge, time came to an end in the International Panthers for both Kathleen and Barbara. They missed a 1 weekly flight from North Korea to Russia. Then the craziest thing happened. Kim Il-sung, the father of Kim Jong-il, the grandfather of Kim Jong-un, had just received a visit from his wife Kim Song-ai. She was aware of them as the Black Panthers had promoted and published her book across America. So she took them home on her private jet. Back in America, while raising their children and continuing her activist work, she helped organize the defense fund for Eldridge, who had been kicked out of Algeria and moved to Paris. When he returned home, her efforts were key to getting him just community service for attempted murder. But Eldridge is a chameleon who will go wherever his pockets can be filled at. And Kathleen is a real believer in the cause. So when Eldridge decided to become a Republican and run for president, she left him. She went back to school, getting a full ride scholarship to Yale and graduating summa cum laude. Then she went back to become a lawyer. This was from 1981 to 1989, meaning she was between 36 and 44 while accomplishing this. Don't never let anyone tell you that it's too late for a career renaissance or to do anything you want to do. Don't let those lack of hope, low spirit losers drag you down. She went on to become a clerk in the U.S. Court of Appeals, joined the faculty at Emory University and Benjamin Cardozo Law School, Sarah Lawrence College, as well as the Graduate School of Yale. But please, don't think she stopped her activism. She worked on the team that helped get Geronimo Pratt released from prison. She's still working to get H. Rap Brown free from prison. She continues to host gatherings for former Panthers. People often overlook the roles of women playing in the revolution, especially when it comes to women married to men who are considered public figures. Yet, Eldridge was loud and boisterous, but Kathleen was doing the real work before and after meeting him. I've been doing a lot of reading on the Black Panthers, and nobody has anything kind to say about Eldridge, but so many people speak of Kathleen's dedication to the movement, her kindness for others, and women especially mention how she worked to create a sisterhood within the movement, building bonds that still last today. And for that, she should receive her flowers.